Hearing this, the children opened the sliding door to the nearest unit, pushed aside the unused pots and pans, and climbed in, nervously sliding the door closed behind them. Outside this temporary sanitary, the monsters staggered closer, heads weaving left and right, smelling, looking, hunting the chilled flesh they sensed was close. The lead velociraptor was called Razor Chalks, and he loved being a big scary monster, along with his fellow raptor, Bill. They had roamed free through the island, killing, raping, and eating, in random order, various humans and other dinosaurs, all of which had been terrific fun. Had been. Razor Chalks was quickly becoming bored, frustrated with having to do all the work while Bill lingered behind and then helped himself once the prey was caught. He needed a new thrill, and looking at his colleague bent over, sniffing for the young meat, he realized what he wanted to do. He would live the ultimate thrill, perform the worst taboo, an abomination in the eyes of the dinosaur gods. He would have sex with a member of his own species. The thought alone was glorious, and a toothy grin spread across Razor Chalks' evil face. His snake-like eyes narrowed as he charged at Bill, entering him bone dry. The intertwined lizard lovers smashed into a nearby kitchen worktop, and Razor Chalks started to work on Bill, who screeched his disapproval and started thrashing his tail wildly. Pots and pans clanged loudly as they were hurled off the half-destroyed kitchen unit by the bumming beasts, flying silver tributes to their wrong love. Frantically pumping, Razor Chalks used his right claw to hook into the tail, preventing it from knocking him. With his other claw, Razor Chalks started to lightly puncture Bill's back in various places, giving him a brutal back sculler. There was something he'd heard about back when he was in his pen, separated from a jumping escape by 2 layers of razor wire, mesh netting inter and outer. Testing the mesh for weaknesses, he had snagged his long neck and heard about the act while hoisted on the internet. The internet was a dangerous and scary place to be, but Razor Chalks thanked the white-bearded dinosaur god for it now. Nearing his powerful, often lethal climax, Razor Chalks suddenly stopped when he noticed that Bill had bent his back legs down and turned his head to look back, smiling. This rape had turned into sex. Disgusted, Razor Chalks pulled out and staggered back before dropping to a bent position, throwing up violently all over the shank, confusing floor. And just as the bones and half-eaten people parts had finished exiting his stomach, he was slammed into from behind by Bill, who entered him without permission and sent both raptors hurtling into a walk-in refrigerator door. They hit with such impact that the door came off its hinges and skewered around Razor Chalks, trapping his head and neck. Now the rape table had turned, and Bill started performing his own horrid sex acts on his new partner. Razor Chalks was left trapped, only able to see the reflection of his own face in the fridge's inner glass panel, his torment mirrored back at him. Beautiful. That was beautiful.
Well, that was interesting.
Who's Jess Harding?